Hello and greetings. How is everybody doing? In case you're just starting to watch these videos, my name is Mark Brian Sona. I am an actor, director, own a theater company, and a playwright, and I freelance as an interpreter. And I've been musing about the coronavirus. Today is my 32nd day of just making observations as I'm going through this entire experience, is kind of keeping a log and a record of what's going on so that 5 years, 10 years in the future, we can all look back on this and just kind of the daily updates of what is going on in my personal life and what's going around here in the Dallas area, because that's where I'm from. As I mentioned yesterday, in yesterday's video, Governor Abbott has overruled Clay Jenkins, our county commissioner, who imposed very strict measures for Dallas County. We were one of the first in the country to have really strong shelter-in-place orders and wearing masks and everything. Our numbers, we've been averaging about 100 a day. We had a bit of a spike 2 weeks ago. Last week it actually declined a little bit. So it looked like things were starting to stabilize, even though there was still an increase happening. But of course our governor has decided that even though Texas numbers are going way up, to go ahead and reopen the state in phases. But we start this Friday. So today, our county commissioner, Clay Jenkins, went on TV and basically informed us we're on our own because he is in complete disagreement. Unfortunately, the last 3 days here in Dallas County, well, today we broke the record of the most confirmed cases. We also broke the death record. Today, more people died of the disease, including a 17-year-old girl who didn't even make it into the hospital. She died as she arrived at the emergency room. And then people in their 30s and 40s, too. So this disease is really affecting all age groups, primarily older, but it's surprising how many younger people are coming down with it. But anyhow, our governor, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to reopen. And our county commissioner was saying, you're basically, he's in complete disagreement. We're not ready. The numbers aren't there. We haven't had 2 weeks of decline. In fact, this week, just in the first 3 days, has shown we will have a substantial increase this week. So he suggested that we follow the protocols he set in place. And also a lot of businesses, like the movie theaters, decided they're not going to open. They don't want to run the risk of infecting people in their theaters. And a lot of hair salons and all that also are saying right now they still can't open, but they said they're going to wait even longer. Because ours was supposed to expire May 15th here in Dallas County. But a lot of people are like, let's not do this. Let's not rush to it. A lot of restaurants have also said they're not going to open because they feel like it's not under control. So yay for people, taking responsibility for themselves, and these businesses taking responsibilities for themselves to protect the public. And just about everybody I know thinks this is a really bad idea to open up at this stage because we haven't got it under control yet. We thought we were, but then we have had this spike so far this week, and it's barely, it's just Tuesday. And Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we managed to really jump up in numbers. So it's very frustrating. Yes, there's those diehard people that want to open it up, but as he said it, and I say it, just because you think you're fine doesn't mean that you can't then transmit it. I think he said it to Granny, Mima, or Pawpaw, which is kind of sweet for grandparents. He said because they're the most vulnerable population, and you may think you're invincible and will recover from it, but you might end up inadvertently infecting a family member that won't. So be responsible. You could tell in his tone, because this one thing about this commissioner that I love, he's so dry, so unemotional. He just states facts, figures, gives you the reasoning, no emotion, no political spin, just pure facts. Andrew Cuomo in New York gives a lot of facts, but he's kind of got a razzle-dazzle personality. Our county commissioner, Clay Jenkins, dry, droll, man that believes in science, even though he's religious, but he believes in science, and purely factual, and he backs up the reasoning of why he's doing what he's doing, and he is very empathetic because you really get a sense of he understands the difficulties he's put everybody in the county. So I'm inspired by him. I wish the national press were the same. As for me, I had to drive out to Caddo Mills, Texas for a job assignment. Oh my God. I did that assignment a month ago. I went to this family's home. It was a CPS case. And here was a month later, we're doing a follow through. Now, I mentioned before that on my way out there, I had driven past Royce City, and they had like an Applebee's and a Chili's, and I could see people going into the restaurants and people not socially distancing. And I was like going, no, stay away. Well, today, it was around lunchtime, so I was driving past those businesses, all closed. I did have to stop and get some gas. Everybody was masked. And this is out in the countryside. So that means people, even in rural Texas, are heeding the warnings, and you could see they were all doing socially distanced. It's amazing how a month later, they were doing what we were doing already a month ago here in Dallas. And of course, all I can think of is, like, this is supposed to end by Friday. Oh, well. Stupid governor. Stupid. You know, he really he's so afraid the economy's taken a hit. It really has, but, you know, it'll be so much worse if we have a second wave. So much worse. And we've, you know, as I say, we almost have a handle on it. Not yet, so it's just a little too premature. I think May 15th was the right date to wait till, like Jenkins suggested, but, you know, I'm not the one who's running the government. I know what I'm going to do, which is just what I'm doing. I maintain myself isolated. I have to work because when I'm called, I have to go as an interpreter. So I'm an essential worker in that respect. But I take every precaution possible. And I'm not going to stop taking those precautions. In fact, I'll be extra cautious now that more people are out and about. Anyway, that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe and just ring that bell if you want to be notified. But you're watching the video here. Might as well give it a like. Might as well subscribe. I'm not going to bombard you with emails. I'll just let you know when I have a new video posted. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Behave yourselves and be safe. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods. If you're not in the Dallas area, what's the status, or in Texas, what's the status for where you're at? Are they opening? Are they not opening? When are they going to open? I'd be curious to read them and comment. All right, I'll do my sign off. There's the button.